one of the original members of the Murderdolls on June 17th, 2010. First off, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Is this the official return of the Murderdolls?
It is the official return.
Cool.
Yeah, we took several years off. I mean, it's 8 years since the last record was released. It came out in 2002 in August, and, a new one comes out this August. So it's been 8 years since the first album. And, we talked about it over the years, like, should we try it now? Should we do it then? It just didn't pan out, and I'm so glad now because with these songs we have and just the chemistry Joey and I had at that time, I don't think we would have had that same chemistry, or not as important as it is right now a year or so ago. So it's good that we waited, and I'm really, really proud of this new album. It just turned out amazing to us. I mean, it's just, to me, I put everything I had in this record. This is the hardest I ever worked on a record in my life.
All right. So tell me about the new album. What can fans expect from this brand new release in comparison to your previous one?
Well, the first album, it was kind of campy, tongue in cheek, and even the live show, I would definitely do kind of funny things like that. And I think what we tried to do this time was, we all got a sense of humor. We're always laughing, we're always making jokes and stuff, backstage and stuff. But we didn't want to come off too funny this time because, there still is a comedic side, and the lyrics are funny and things like that. But it's like this record's it's heavier, it's more in your face, it's more violent. The song titles, seem like Murderdolls song titles, but they're not about horror movies this time. I didn't write anything about a horror movie. Most of these songs are, especially the first single, My Dark Place Alone, which came out on download today. That song's a personal song, so I got to write different elements. And this time I told stories as opposed to watching a Frankenstein movie going, oh, I can write about that. There's stories on this record. And it just turned out so good. And it's 8 years worth of material, so if you can imagine, you start writing a demo in 2003, and now it's 2010, what you were into in 2003 versus now. Like, there's so many bands I've got into, and your style changes, you start writing different. So the record has 8 years worth of ideas like that. That's why it flows so good, and it's just a different record.
All right. What about the title, Women and Children Last?
Yes.
What is the meaning behind this title?
Well, first off, it's a parody on the Van Halen album, Women and Children First. And we like to be dicks, so we were like, Women and Children Last. That's a good, because we're always been funny, and we've kind of just, Murderdolls, we pretty much center ourselves around this, fuck you. So we do what we want, and that was a good fuck you title. So, and it made us laugh, and it makes everybody laugh.
All right. Do you know what the first single will likely be?
It is the song, My Dark Place Alone, which came out on download on our website today, I think for 48 hours. You can get it, and we're shooting a video for it tomorrow. And it's a really cool song, and I just wrote about, you heard the song, I say 5 years, and I'm writing about the last 5 years of things I've been through, and I'm, kind of relating off of Joey and things he's been through. So it's a pretty dark song, and it's just, it's about us going crazy, and we are most definitely out of our minds crazy. Even though we seem pretty sane right now. We're out of our minds. Yeah.
Is there a particular theme or concept to this album?
We didn't go in with any intention of anything. We had probably 30-some songs that we loved, and we were like, we're doing this, we're going to do this. I was like, man, we can't put a 30-song album out. So we started kind of going through and weeding them out and got it down to like 23, and we had to cut them off, shave them off some more and things like that. But we didn't really do anything as far as like a theme. That's what was so cool about this record. This record pretty much created itself. And a good example, Zeus, that produced the record, did an amazing job. That guy's awesome. When I never knew him, and I met him for the first day, and he pulled me aside. He said, man, I'm really excited about doing this record with you. He goes, I've never worked with you before. If there's any records of any bands that you like that you want me to listen to kind of get a vibe of what you want to do. And I was like, I don't want you to listen to anything. I want you to listen to our band, and let's create that vibe. I don't fuck everybody else. I don't want you to listen to AC/DC and let's try to replicate that or whatever. Like, let's make this record, let's keep it in this room, and let's make it ourselves. And he's like, perfect. And after that chemistry on, we just went, and we were just banging these songs out. It was amazing how they turned out. So me and Joey, the guitar and a drum set in front of each other, we tracked it face to face in a room, piece by piece. Oh, let's not do that there, change this part, do this, do that. We did the whole record like that, face to face. So it was really cool.
All right. What about the band itself? There's only 2 original members. What about the rest? Have you found a stable set or not yet?
Right now, Joey and I, over the years and stuff, we decided that when it was time to do Murderdolls again, we had we had issues and things with guys. I'm not gonna lie about stuff. I mean, there's drama and stuff involved in it, but it's just one of those things where we put the band back together, we had to do it right. And the thing was, it's more about friendship to me now, being on tour. When you got to go on tour and live for 2 years with somebody, you want to go out with people you like and friends. And honestly, the Murderdolls band, we didn't really get along that well. Me and Joey did. Some of the guys we got along, but as a group, we were dysfunctional as fuck. I mean, it was from the get-go, we were just a mess. People fighting each other. It was tough. And I was like, man, I'm older now. I don't want to fucking deal with that. I want to be around my friends. So we put a band together of people. Number one, we had to get people that could fucking play really good. It was number one. And then try to find and make it that gets your friends. And all the guys who are in the band now are my friends, and I know I don't use my phone when I'm around because that's my friends. That's who I talk to. And that makes me feel super comfortable. And that was the main thing. We wanted to make a stable band with a comfortable lineup that we want to be around and have fun, because what's the point of doing this if you're not having fun? The fans don't want to know that you're backstage screaming and yelling at each other. So it's dumb. So we fixed the problem. We fixed it.
All right. Why have you chosen to play only 2 shows so far?
Well, we haven't started the tour yet because the record's not out. What we did is, the reason we're doing these 2 shows is because we are shooting our official video tomorrow. So we were already going to be out here. And it was like, well, if you're out here, why not go ahead and just do 2 special shows? And so these are just special shows we're doing. We weren't actually going to tour until August. So in August, we start touring again. We just got announced for Ozfest in the UK. So we do that in September. And then we have another huge tour in the US that's happening through Halloween, all of October. And it's going to be fucking awesome. I can't say what it is, but it's not just us, but it'll be the coolest Halloween tour ever.
Do you think you'll be playing Halloween in Hollywood? Or no? Yeah.
Possibly.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it depends on where it starts. But I haven't seen the rally and everything in 6 weeks, and it's going to be a fucking badass tour. 2 other killer fucking bands. It's going to be great.
All right. Speaking of Hollywood, I noticed that your other side project, you always hit up the whiskey when performing. Why?
Yeah. Why I always play the whiskey?
Yeah, you're playing the Key Club. I'm like surprised. Why didn't you hit up the whiskey this time?
Well, we did our first show at the whiskey a long time ago, and we sold it out. So we were hoping this place holds more people. So we're hoping that this is going to sell out tonight, because it's a bigger venue and it's just a nicer sound system. It's easy, better backstage. I mean, the whiskey is great. Don't get me wrong. I love playing there, but it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Just getting from that downstairs, you upstairs, down the stairs, down another flight of stairs. There's no really walk-off backstage kind of area. So it's kind of small, but the legacy of that place is great. So I've always had great shows there. But one of our last Murderdolls shows was here in 2004. And that was one of the best shows I thought we did. So when I walked on stage today and did sound check, I was like, oh, this is great. So I'm super stoked about the show tonight.
All right. Besides the Murderdolls, have you written any new material for any of your other projects?
Hell no. No, I mean, the thing is, I've changed over the years. I used to be the kind of guy who constantly write stuff, but I constantly get ideas. I just jot down ideas. But like, when I'm done with the record and I put everything I did into this new album, the thought of even picking up a guitar and trying to write new stuff is that first I don't have the time to do it. So I just usually, when I get done with the record, I try not to write anything. I just let the record go, and I want to be a part of that. And when it gets close to thinking about stuff, then I'll come with ideas for songs. But right now, this has just been a fucking full-on roller coaster since we started recording.
Yeah, so right now it's just Murderdolls time. Everything else is on hold.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything planned for summer?
Well, Joey is, he plays drums for Rob Zombie, and they do the Mayhem Fest, and that ends August 14th. So pretty much after that, we start touring. I'm about my manager just in the town, so I'm about to find out. He's got a whole load of dates to show us, and so I'll know a bit better in a bit. But just check our website and stuff. You'll see we always put it up.
All right. have in store for you guys?
World domination. I want to take this band where it should have went before, and that's our mentality. And we feel really good. The label feels really good about it. I mean, we're actually, before it seemed like the industry people were kind of trying to shut us, push to the corner, make us go away. And this time it's kind of like they're shocked at how great the record turned out, and now they're going, hey, we want to put you out there. So that's my goal, is to fucking take this to the fucking top and be the dirtiest, scariest fucking rock band on earth. If I get my goal, that's my goal.
All right. And is there anything else you'd like to add or say to your fans?
Just thank you. Without them, we're nothing. We do this for the fans, and that's why I'm here.